Hey, friends and family, and for those of you that don't know me, my name is Amy Jackson, and I was recently chosen to compete in Walk the Runway, which is put on by a foundation called Rise. Rise was founded by a young lady named Amanda Nowen, and she actually was named Time Magazine's Woman of the Year a couple of years back. And this is because something that she held very dear to her heart were passing new laws in Congress, acts in Congress for sexual assault survivors. And in doing this, these laws that were proposed were passed by Congress unanimously, and they actually were adopted by the United Nations as well. So she has put forth a lot of time and energy in this project that is very dear to her heart. And in doing so, she has also been able to have over 120 other laws be passed, and 112 million lives around the world have been changed because of this young lady. And she is also a survivor of sexual assault, as am I. And one of the things that she remembers when she was going through reporting her sexual assault was them asking her, "What were you wearing?" And she wanted to change that stigma of that even coming into play, that even being a factor. And a lot of times unintentionally, that is done as far as what were you wearing having something to do with what had transpired. So this came about, Walk the Runway, in it being truly what you're wearing about fashion and beauty from within, not necessarily what you're portraying on the outside by the outfit you have on. That doesn't give anybody the right to harm you or hurt you. So anyways, I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I am 56 years young, and I say young because I feel young. My brain feels young. I try very hard to take good care of myself. I do have quite a few health issues that I battle. I have thyroid eye disease. I have IIH. I have an empty sella. I have Graves' disease. I have overcome skin cancer. Not cancer-free yet. I haven't quite hit the 5-year mark. One more year to go on that. But anyways, I've had a couple of brain surgeries, yada, yada, yada. I feel great though. And my journey, I would love to be able to use that to help others. I mentioned just a minute or so ago that I also was a victim of sexual assault. Now, this happened twice to me. Both times were my high school years. And it is very hard. It's only been as of recent that I openly discuss it with, it's not a topic that I bring up on the daily, but I openly discuss it with anyone who I feel could benefit or that I could help. But it definitely was traumatic. I felt shameful. I never felt like I could come forward. I never went to the police. I never reported it other than confiding in some friends. And that being said, I do feel that because I battled those issues and did it a lot on my own, not that I would expect anybody to do that. Fortunately, especially because of Amanda and the Rise Foundation, there are a lot of options and a lot of help out there. But it did make me a stronger person. It did make me want to advocate for others as well. So what I'm asking of you is that you would pass along my link and ask others to vote for me. This is something that I feel very strongly about, and I very much would like to be able to help others in this journey through my story. At the end, there is some prize monetary money that I would love to use to start a small business that I am working on that also will benefit our world as a whole. And it is very dear to me. So anyways, that's a little bit about me. I have 3 beautiful children. I have 3 stepchildren. I also have 7 grandchildren, and they are my world. Absolutely love my grandkids. They call me Mimi after my own mother. She had been called Mimi, and she passed away tragically very young. And anyway, so I'm honored to have that title. I also am a wife to an amazing man, and he has his own journey. He is battling early onset Alzheimer's, and he also has primary biliary cholangitis and hepatitis. So some liver issues there, but we are quite the team, and we do use our story to help others. And like I said, it would mean the absolute world to me to have you take the time to vote, share my link, let others know if you know me, a little bit about me, and I will be eternally grateful. Anyways, you all have a great day, and thanks so much for voting and watching my video. Mwah.